Okay, so I'm trying here something different to reverse the colors. So let's remember from class what type of forces did we learn? Type of forces. Okay, let me do this a little bit smaller. So they are contact, right, and non-contact forces. The examples of contact forces are the ones that, in order to manifest, the object has to touch. Remember the examples that we discussed in class. This is the situation for the normal force, right? There's no normal force. If the object don't touch, if the object is floating, there's no touch, there's no force that acts upon it, upon neither one of them. Then there is a force of friction, right? The same thing, this is obvious. The force of tension, right? The string has to make contact with the object. The elastic force, the object or a hand, it has to be touching the spring in order to pull or to push. And of course, the force for a push or a pull, right? This is when you actually really make a physical contact with the object in order to move. The non-contact force, let's see if I can pick here a different color to make it pretty. The non-contact forces are the force of gravity, right? An object that is floating up in the air, it doesn't make contact with the earth, but it gets attracted by the earth. A little bit later, as I mentioned, we're going to learn about electric force, the force between two different charges, positive and negative, and the magnetic force, right? This is the force when two magnets, north and south, or north and north and south and south, they get close to each other. There is a force of interaction between them, either attraction or repulsion, but that force appears even if the objects do not touch, even if the magnets don't touch, even if the electric positive or negative charges do not touch. So they act with um, through a field, those three forces, or in another terms, there is some sort of an aura, you know, surrounding those two objects, and this is how they interact with each other. Okay, so keep this in mind. All of the forces that we're going to have to draw to put on a free body diagram.